Session 37 of Unit 4 of Taxation of 5th semester BBA of Mangalore University. In this session, we shall study about assessment of companies, meaning of a company, Indian company and foreign company. Learning objectives are to understand the meaning and types of companies. Students should be able to understand the meaning and types of companies. Company, Section 2, Subsection 17, Types of Companies, Principal Officer and Company's Residence are the contents of this session. In the previous class, we have studied about the computation of total income and tax liability of partnership firm. Company, Section 2, Subsection 17. A company means an Indian company, any body corporate incorporated under the law of a foreign country, any institution, association or body which was assessable or was assessed as a company for any assessment year up to 1970-71, any institution, association or body whether incorporated or not and whether Indian or non-Indian, which is declared by general or special order of the Central Board of Direct Taxes to be a company. Types of companies. Company in which the public are substantially interested. Section 2, Subsection 18. Company owned by the government or the Reserve Bank of India, or in which not less than 40% shares are held by the government or the RBI or a corporation owned by the RBI. Registered under Section 8 of the Companies Act 2013, having no share capital and it is declared by order of the Central Board of Direct Taxes to be a company in which the public are substantially interested. A mutual benefit finance company, a company wherein shares carrying not less than 50% of the voting power are held by one or more cooperative societies throughout the relevant previous year. A company which is not a private company under the Companies Act 2013 and its equity shares as on the last day of the relevant previous year listed in a recognized stock exchange in India. A company which is not a private company and whose equity shares carrying not less than 50% or 40% in case of an industrial company of the voting power were beneficially held throughout the previous year by the government, a statutory corporation, any other company in which the public are substantially interested or a wholly owned subsidiary of such a company. If the majority of the equity shares of a public company are held by a foreign company in which the public are substantially interested, such a company would be a company in which the public are substantially interested. So there are widely held company, a company in which the public are substantially interested, closely held company, a company in which the public are not substantially interested. Indian company. Under Section 2, Subsection 26, an Indian company means a company formed and registered under the Companies Act of 2013. It includes a corporation established under a central or state act and any institution, association or body which is declared by the Central Board of Direct Taxes to a company under Section 2, Subsection 17. Public Sector Company, Section 2, 36A. It means any corporation established by or under any central or state act or a government company as defined in Section 2, Subsection 71 of the Companies Act 2013. Domestic Company, Section 2, Subsection 22A. Domestic company means an Indian company or any other company which, in respect of its income liable to tax under this Act, has made the prescribed arrangements for the declaration and payment within India of the dividends payable out of such income. Foreign company, section 2, subsection 23A. A foreign company is a company which is neither an Indian company nor has made the prescribed arrangements for the declaration and payment of dividends within India. Company registered under section 8 of Companies Act 2013. Company formed to promote art, charity, commerce, religion, or any other useful object, not for profit, and which intends to apply its profit towards the further improvement of such objects and prohibits the payment of any dividend to its members. Such a company can be registered under Section 8 of the Companies Act 2013. Principal Officer, Section 2, subsection 35. Principal Officer means the secretary, treasurer, manager, or agent of the company. Any person connected with the management or administration of the company upon whom the assessing officer has served a notice of his intention of treating him as the principal officer of the company. Person who has substantial interest in the company, section 2 subsection 32. It means a person who is the beneficial owner of equity shares carrying not less than 20% of the voting power. Company's residence. Under section 6 subsection 3, a company is said to be resident in India in any previous year if it is an Indian company, if its place of effective management in that year is in India. Place of effective management means a place where key management and commercial decisions that are necessary for the conduct of the business of an entity as a whole are in substance made. A company is never not ordinarily resident. A company which is not resident according to the aforesaid condition is called a non-resident company. These are the references.